Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. China is threatening war on Taiwan, but it also wants to play peacemaker in Ukraine. This alone should sum up the dragon's duplicity. Chinese warships and warplanes are zeroing in on Taiwan because Taiwan's president met the US House Speaker in California. The same China is calling for peace between Russia and Ukraine, and legitimizing China's role is France. President Emmanuel Macron of France is in Beijing. He says Europe should not decouple from China. Why is Macron appeasing Xi Jinping? How does it help him? We'll discuss. Meanwhile, China is at the center of another major development. The foreign ministers of Saudi Arabia and Iran are in Beijing to figure out the next steps in their truce. Where does that leave the US? It appears it will have to learn to live with the dragon. We're also bringing you a special report on what the IMF has said about India's digital infrastructure. But first, the headlines. Russia rules out Chinese mediation on Ukraine. Kremlin says Beijing can be a potential mediator but sees no prospect right now. It vows to press on with its offensive in Ukraine. Donald Trump calls for defunding the FBI and the Justice Department. He says Republicans should slash their funds till these bodies, quote-unquote, come to their senses. This comes just a day after Trump faced criminal charges for falsifying business records. The Reserve Bank of India has stopped its interest rate hike cycle for the first time in nearly a year. It says it's because of, quote-unquote, unprecedented uncertainty in the global markets. Will the creators of ChatGPT be taken to court? An Australian mayor could be the first person to sue the AI-powered chatbot. Brian Hood has sent a legal notice to the parent company OpenAI. ChatGPT apparently falsely called the mayor a criminal in a corruption case, which he exposed. And the Earth records its second warmest March ever. The Antarctic sea ice also shrinks to a new record low. These are the findings of the EU's climate monitoring agency. The hottest March on record was 2016.